Good morning, YouTubers. It's finally great to meet you guys. My name's Nathan. I live here in Colorado, and I've been having a blast uploading videos for you on these new Roomba S9 and Braava M6. As you can probably see, I'm a robotic fanatic. I love robots. I had the very first Roomba way back when, I think it was like 10, 15 years ago, and it's been a great product. I love all products. I have Samsung, iRobot, Xiaomi, D-Bot, a bunch of different brands of robotic vacuums, and I just love them. I think they're really coming along and making your life a lot easier, making us really lazy, but I think it's just amazing how technology is just leaping forward. But today in this video, I just want to go over my week-long experience with the Roomba S9 and the Braava M6 and what my take is on it. But before I just jump right in, let me talk about the very beginning, the unboxing experience. Unfortunately, I didn't do an unboxing video, but there's a lot of great videos out there that show that. But personally, I thought the unboxing video was, the unboxing experience was great. iRobot did a great job packaging these two robots. I got them from Best Buy, and none of these robots were missing any accessories. The robots were in pristine condition, great packaging. I like how they did it in little compartments, so you know exactly which box had the parts in. They were labeled. It was just a great unboxing experience. Now let's first talk about the elephant in the room, the price. Yes, if you get the whole system, the Braava M6, the Roomba S9, and also get the self-docking emptying bin, you're gonna look close to $2,000. Basically, I paid $19.50 with taxes. Again, this is here in Colorado, and I think it's a little pricey. You can get a lot cheaper alternative, but I think this is one of the best so far in terms of execution and performance. But I'll talk to you guys about that a little bit later. So let's talk about the Roomba S9 first. Let's talk about the negatives, because I want to get that out of the side first. The biggest negative I had is this side brush. Hope you guys can see that, but basically it's been trashed. I've been getting a lot of feedback on the side brush saying, why is it not cleaned very well? What's going on with it? Well, I suspect it's the bristles. They get kind of damaged when I'm running on high profile carpeting. Some users also told me that when they run theirs on high profile carpeting, it only takes a few minutes for it to look like this. So let me show you what a brand new side brush should look like. I'll get you an up close there. As you can see, the bristles are nice and straight. Now, I know that these side brushes are consumable items, but I really think they should last at least a couple months. So I think that's my biggest negative with the Roomba S9. My second thing I had was with the training runs. I did a video where it got stuck. This Roomba, I know it's a very new product, so I guess it was running on an older firmware. But basically, during that training runs, I had to kind of help guide it along and just keep a watchful eye on it, because once it got stuck, sometimes it would get confused and not complete the map, or the map will become distorted. So once your map becomes distorted, it is best to start over with a new cleaning run. Delete the map and just start over, because you don't want to spend 3 to 9 hours doing these training runs to realize that your map isn't what it should look like. So just save yourself the time and just start over if it does look distorted in the beginning. Now let's talk about the Braava M6. I'll be honest with you, I've been mainly focusing my energy on the Roomba S9, but the Braava M6 has been a good little cleaner. I've only ran it a couple times, but in the test so far, it seems like it's been mopping the floors really well. Now my one gripe with the Braava M6 is I do have a bug on the app where if the door is open and I shut it, on the app it will still say that the door is open. It's a minor gripe. I can still press the clean button and go, but it's just something to keep in mind. Navigation's been okay. It has been beaching itself on the carpeting because I have hardwood floor that transitions into the high profile carpet. So sometimes it doesn't detect that it's on carpet and it will actually beach itself like a whale. Um, I'm gonna run this again later this week and see if the new update improves the navigation. Some YouTube commenters say it has, so I'll go ahead and test that. I will also run some tests on like how well it cleans fluids, liquids, stuff like that. Um, let's see. The self-emptying bin. I really like this feature. I think let me show you this. This is really worth its price in gold. I really thought, hell, I could empty this bin myself, but it's really a neat machine. It does a decent job, and let me show you how well it keeps the dirt off the bin. Okay, so you can see there's really not much in there. And then, see if I can open this up here. So the only thing you notice is just some dust, but it really does do a good job getting all the fibers, big dirt particles out of this dustbin. And I usually just rinse this out once a week with water. Now, unfortunately, this HEPA filter is not washable, so make sure you remove this guy before washing your bin out. Now, let's talk about the cleaning performance of the Roomba S9. I did upload a video of it cleaning up some chips, and I say it does a decent job. It's very powerful. It had no problems picking up the medium-sized chip particles. The side brush, even though it was damaged, did a decent job getting along the edges. Navigation, I would say, isn't as good as like a SLAM-based LiDAR robot. I do have a video of showing both the Roomba versus a SLAM-based robot and then two LiDAR-based robots against each other. So you can watch those videos as well. But I think the LiDAR-based robots do navigate a little bit better, but hopefully iRobot will improve the navigation of the Roomba S9. One thing I've been noting, and a YouTube comment suggested towards me, is over time the Roomba S9 will start running full speed into walls. I have noticed that, and we both kind of let iRobot know about that, and hopefully they'll update the software, because what's happening is you see this white paint there. That's just from the walls. It's kind of running up against it and kind of scraping pretty hard. And if you have delicate furniture, you don't want your furniture to get ruined. Now let's talk about the accessories for the Braava M6. Basically they come in these boxes here. Unfortunately, since iRobot has 3 different mopping robots of different sizes, you cannot use the Braava M6 mopping pads with the 240 series or the 300 series. Each one is separate. And one thing I noticed is the Braava M6 does not have a damp wet mode. It only has the wet mops and the dry mops. There's no one mop that is in between, like called I believe it was the damp mop mode. These do get kind of expensive. They're like $7.99 for a box of 7. I would recommend getting the disposable. The washable ones. I think you can get a set of 2 for $24. The solution is $7.99. I would definitely recommend using their solution because there's a lot of delicate like hoses, pumps in here, and if you use a really harsh cleaner, it may damage those. I'm sorry if I sound like an info commercial. I'm not trying to sell iRobot products. I'm just a consumer trying to give you guys the best information. I always use products. I always use the recommended products from the manufacturer just in case a solution clean product isn't compatible. Just be smart about it. You can also use just warm water, does the same thing. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, let's talk about the filters. So basically this is an extra filter that comes with the Roomba S9. I believe these will last about 3 to 6 months, and they capture about 99.9% of the allergens. I really like these filters. It looks like it's decent quality. And then for the dirt disposal bin, you get these bags. I believe you get 3 of them in a pack, and they should last about 30 bins full. And if you're not a germaphobe, you could always try to empty out the dust and stuff that gets filled up and prolong the life of these bags. Maybe in the future they'll come with a bagless system to save some money, because you're replacing the bags, replacing filters, side brushes. You gotta get these pads, the cleaning solution, and if you're running these daily, it definitely can add up over time. So that's just one thing to note. But my overall thoughts is I think these are worth the investment. But for close to $2,000, it's kind of iffy, because you can get the Roomba i7 for about $950 and have close to the same cleaning performance. So if it was just me, I would get the i7. But if you want a little bit better deep cleaning and the newest and greatest toys, then the S9 is definitely a good option. One thing to note is I will be getting the iLife W400, which is kind of a direct competitor to the M6. So I'll be uploading a video of a head-to-head on those two as well. And I think that's it. I'm probably just rambling now, so sorry about that. It's my first time on camera. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.